Okay, so you're kind of a pigment jumper.
I'm a pigment jumper.
Yeah, but at least it's all within the LI range.
I'm in the LI family forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You used Aqua for years, and then you got totally obsessed with Loaded. And so you use Loaded a lot, but then you got obsessed with Monica Avani's, and then you got obsessed with Jen Boyd's. So when do you explained to me earlier out there with me and Kat was like, oh, that's really good information. It's good to know. But how do you choose when you got a client when you're going to use Loaded, when you're going to use Monica Avani's, when you're going to do Jen Boyd? Is it for certain skin types?
Yeah. So say Monica Avani, since hers is pure iron oxide. I use that on my mature skin because I find that mature skin, drier skin holds the color really, really good.
Okay.
And I don't want to oversaturate a mature eyebrow because I've actually had people come back. I use a soft color. I'm like, oh my God, what did I use on her? And it looks like a dark brown completely different than what I implanted. And it's because they're so bone dry and they hold every inch of that pigment.
Yeah.
So I use now Monica's Ivani's for all my mature skin and my drier skin, sun damaged skin. Jen Boyd's is kind of universal and use it on all skin types, but I like it more on my active lifestyle people, as with yours, the Loaded line. I just feel like super oily skin, people that work out more than 3 or 4 days a week, people that are out in the sun a lot. I use yours and Jen's only because the elements make it fade faster. Yeah. I feel like using a more concentrated pigment, which because I know Jen's is hybrid, a little bit both, and yours is loaded.
Yeah.
The word says it all, loaded. And you got to be careful with that one too, because you don't have to do nothing to that pigment. I don't even put Skinful Beauty near that because it holds so wonderful.
Yeah.
And you know, I've tackled a few corrections with your Loaded line.
Yeah.
And it's all, and I'm only doing it because of Loaded. All my corrections over old permanent makeup are sticking. Like they're like, my strokes are staying and showing. So I have a few coming back. I'll post some photographs on your LI page when I get them. But you guys really are a triple threat. And I know I was supposed to have my pigment line with you guys, but why? How do you make it any better than what you guys already produced? Like and seriously, like I don't need to have anything else on my cabinet, but those 3 lines are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the science behind pigments, I don't know if you knew this, but I think you maybe do, but the science behind pigments and way, you know, organics, you know, hybrids, iron oxides work makes perfect sense why you're picking each line for what you do, because Monica's is predominantly iron oxide. And iron oxides are famous. They just work fantastic for the older. They are universal too. Yeah. But they work really good for those dry skin types, the old mature skin. Jen's is, you know, and then there's Loaded, which is 100% organic. So it's super strong, works great on those, you know, oily skin types. And then there's Jen Boyd's. Hers is a hybrid, leaning a little bit more towards Loaded, the iron oxide side of things. But hers kind of falls somewhere in the middle between Loaded and Monica Avani. So
no, I loved the Aqua line, but when you guys put these out, like I'm not kidding you. Whether it's my students or myself, I'm doing very little to no touch up. Yeah. It might be 1 or 2 strokes I'm having to enhance a little bit. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, when they come in, I swear to God, I do bad. I'm like, it's like winning the lottery when you see these retentions. The last picture I posted on the student never held a machine in her life. Every single stroke was intact. I didn't have to touch her up. This is 6 months after we did her. Yeah. And I took the picture and sent it to her. I'm like, what you did? This is what you did. 100% of the students works. Like, oh my God. I go, yeah, you did this. And it was Jen Boyd's Killer Brunette, 100% intact. Oh. Every bit of it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was, I have goosebumps talking about it because it's so exciting to know, okay, this one's going to last a while. I'll see her every 1.5 years from here on out. And it's just amazing. Like, honest to God, thank you, Jesus, for your pigment line. I'm not kidding you. It's been a game changer for me. Yeah. And I thought Aqua was really good. Yeah. So this to me is just like the creme de la creme of just permanent makeup.
No, that's awesome. That's really good to hear.
I'll never leave LI ever. Quit sending me your stuff because I'm never leaving them. Never.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I think Aqua is an awesome line. I think that's still, am I correct, Olivia? That's still our number 1 selling formula. We got people, diehard Aqua fans. No matter how great I tell them, I could send them a sample of Loaded and they're not going to try it. They're diehard Aqua. They're just never going to leave Aqua, and they're not going to play, or even though LI made it, even though it's Monica Avani's LI or Loaded's LI, they're just like, no.
I'm still using them till they're gone. I'm not going to waste them.
Yeah.
My favorite, like hazelnut taupe combination. I'm still using those.
Like, how could you ever put hazelnut down?
Never.
Right?
Never.
Or classic
brown. And
brown.
I've actually mixed Monica's with Jen's. Yeah. And they've come out beautiful. Yeah. For a little extra kick, you know?
Yeah. No, that's super cool.
Yeah.